students. Today we will discuss about the preparation of haloalkane. Beta, haloalkane prepared by the method that is from alcohol. From alcohol we will do substitution reaction by which OH group is replaced by halogen group. OH group is replaced by halogen group. This halogen group substitute the hydroxyl group by reaction with halogen acid, either by reaction with phosphorus halide or thionyl chloride, that is the halides of sulfur and oxygen. So from alcohol, first of all from alcohol, first method under the heading of alcohol is by action of halogen acid. By the action of halogen acid. These halogen acids are generally represented by HX. Better these HX. X will be variable, maybe fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine. So our halogen acids are hydrofluoric acid, hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic acid and hydroiodic acid. This one is not used because it is highly explosive. It is highly explosive in nature towards the glass. Beta, it is corrosive towards the glass. So hydrogen fluoride is not used in this method. So for this method, for the preparation of haloalkane, we will use X, maybe chlorine, maybe bromine, maybe iodine, but not fluorine. General reaction, beta alcohol, general formula of alcohol is ROH. General formula of alcohol is ROH. When halogen acid react with alcohol, it will show substitution reaction in which OH group of alcohol is substituted by halogen acid. So we will get haloalkane plus this water is removed because this bond is ionic bond. Out of carbon and oxygen, oxygen is more electronegative, this carry negative charge. In this case, hydrogen carry positive charge, positive negative react together to give remaining components combine together to give haloalkane. What is the reactivity? How will you identify HCl, HBr, HI? All are of same reactivity or which one is more reactive? How will you identify? Beta, we will identify by one test. That test is known as Lucas test. That test is known as Lucas test. Sorry. This one be done by test. We have 3 test tube and each test, beta, we have 3 test tube. In each test tube we will add ethanol. Equal amount of ethanol will be filled in the test tube A, B and test tube C. In first test tube you will add hydrochloric acid. In second test tube hydrobromic acid and in third test tube it is hydroiodic acid. As we add hydroiodic acid, yellow precipitates are immediately formed. These yellow precipitate immediately formed, means HI is more reactive. It will give iodoalkane. On this basis you will say HI is more reactive towards the alcohol as compared to these two. Out of these two, which one is more reactive? Beta, we will add concentrated sulfuric acid. In case of hydrobromic acid, hydroiodic acid. Out of these two, under high pressure, that is known as reflex. Ethanol is treated with hydrobromic acid under the influence of sulfuric acid that acts as catalyst in reflux, that is under very reduced pressure, that is found pale yellow precipitate. Beta, when ethanol react with HBr in sulfuric acid under reflux condition, that means under reduced pressure, we get pale yellow precipitates. Pale yellow precipitates of bromoalkane, but in these conditions HCl does not react. That means out of these two, HBr is more reactive. Now, may or may not it will react with ethanol or not. Maybe HCl does not react with alcohol. So, some reactions will change. We will add Lewis acid, that is the anhydrous zinc chloride. You may add aluminium chloride also in place of zinc chloride. Anhydrous aluminium chloride you may be added. Anhydrous zinc chloride and heat for longer time. Heat for longer time. Beta, white precipitates of chloroethane will be obtained. These will be obtained after 1 hour. When we start to heat for longer time, heating may be continue after the 1 hour. But after 1 hour, white precipitate of chloroalkane will be formed. That means it also reacts, but its reaction is very slow. And water is the side product in all the cases. So you may explain that why HI is more reactive. Better down the group size increase. If down the group size increase, electronegativity decrease and metallic character increase, that means tendency to gain electron increase. Hydrogen is least electronegative. Iodine lose electron very easily. Reactivity of HI increase. Reactivity of HI increase. Now, second method in the same case. Second method from alcohol. First method is the hydrohalogen acid, or you can say reaction with HX. Second method is B method under this heading by action of phosphorus halide. This phosphorus halide may be trihalide, may be pentahalide. Trihalide or pentahalide. Bete, in case of trihalide, X may be fluorine, may be chlorine, may be bromine, may be iodine, but we use fluorine in less amount. But in this case, in case of PX5, X will be Cl only. X will be Cl only. When alcohol react with phosphorus trihalide, beta, it will react with phosphorus trihalide. 3 moles of alcohol react and we get 3 moles of haloalkane plus phosphorus and hydroxide ion combine together to give phosphoric acid. This phosphoric acid you may write like this. You may write like this, but it is phosphoric acid, H3PO3, phosphorus acid, sorry, phosphorus acid. Clear? X may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine, but we use less amount of fluorine. In case of pentahalide, Beta pentahalide only chlorine will react. We get 1 mole of chloroalkane plus H, also reaction with chlorine to give 1 mole of HCl plus POCl3. Due to POCl3, only chlorine is possible only in case of pentahalide, because POBr3, POI3 is not known to us. We know only POCl3. So here pentahalide, only pentachloride is there. Now next part, that is from thionyl chloride by the action of thionyl chloride. By the action of thionyl chloride. Beta thio word is used only for sulfur. Formula of thionyl chloride is SOCl2. By this method, 100% pure chloroalkane is formed. Only chloroalkane, not haloalkane. Because SOBr2, SOF2, SOI2 is not known to us. We know only and only one compound, SOCl2, thionyl chloride only. In this case, we get 100% pure chloroalkane. We get 100% pure chloroalkane. How? Because side products are gases, so they escape in environment. Beta alcohol react with thionyl chloride, we will get ROH. When thionyl chloride react with alcohol, beta SO combine with oxygen to give SO2, and 1 chlorine with alkyl group and 1 chlorine with hydrogen. Hydrochloric acid is also in gaseous state. Sulfur dioxide also gaseous state. So 100% pure chloroalkane is obtained by this method. Now another method for the preparation of haloalkane, that is beta from carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid itself is not used, but silver salt of carboxylic acid. From second method, from silver salt of fatty acid. Beta, this fatty acid is carboxylic acid. Fatty acid is carboxylic acid with long chain of hydrocarbon, or you can say higher carboxylic acid are known as fatty acid. And silver salt of fatty acid means this hydrogen is replaced by silver. It is known as silver salt. Silver salt of higher carboxylic acid are known as silver salt of fatty acid. This is the name reaction. Beta, this reaction is named after the name of scientist, that is the Hans-Dicker reaction. Hans-Dicker reaction. In this case, we will use silver salt of higher fatty acid or silver salt of fatty acid react with halogen in presence of carbon tetrachloride or carbon disulfide also. This X may be chlorine, may be bromine. Beta, we will get R. Carbon dioxide is COO is removed in the term of carbon dioxide and silver. This silver and alkyl group react with halogen, we get haloalkane plus silver halide. This haloalkane may be chloroalkane or bromoalkane. Beta, this reaction, from this reaction, bromoalkane is obtained in high yield. That means this reaction is more preferable for bromoalkane. More preferable for bromoalkane. Beta, fluorine does not react. F2 does not react with silver salt of fatty acid, but iodine may be react. If in place of chlorine or bromine, we will use iodine. Number of students give answer iodoalkane. Better know, if we will use iodine, it will follow some another mechanism in which haloalkane is not obtained. If haloalkane is formed, then we will mark I also. But I am not marked now, because when iodine react with silver salt of fatty acid under the similar condition, it will follow some another mechanism and we will get ester. 2 moles of this one will be used and 2 moles of AgI. Both the silver react with iodine, AgI is removed and 1 mole of carbon dioxide is expelled out and we will get ester. So it is used in the preparation of ester but not in the preparation of haloalkane. Beta, this reaction is known as Hans-Dicker. Birnbaum-Simonini reaction. Or sometimes it is not known as this one. It is known as Birnbaum-Simonini reaction, or it is also known as borderline Hans-Dicker reaction. You must remember in your exam, beta, examiner is very clever. Incomplete reaction, that given silver salt of fatty acid react with iodine, and a number of students give answer iodoalkane. That is the wrong answer, is ester. Otherwise directly this reaction is not in our syllabus. But number of times this question will arise in your exam or maybe in your entrance exams. So you must remember silver salt of fatty acid react with iodine to give ester, not iodoalkane. Now another method that we will already discuss in our last video, from halogen exchange. Beta, from halogen exchange we will get 2 name reactions, and both name reactions are helpful for the preparation of fluoroalkane or iodoalkane, because these 2 alkanes cannot be prepared generally by any of the method. They will be prepared by some special methods. First one is the Schwarz reaction. This Schwarz reaction is used only for the preparation of fluoroalkane. Name itself indicate halogen exchange. That means fluorine is exchanged some other halogens. In this case, haloalkane is treated with fluorinating agent. This fluorinating agent may be AgF, maybe SbF3, maybe Hg2F2 or any other. How many fluorines? How many fluorines? That mole amount of haloalkane will be used. And this X may be chlorine, may be bromine, may be iodine. Mostly chlorine and bromine, but iodine also. Here 1 mole of fluorine, so 1 mole of haloalkane is used. You get fluoroalkane plus only halogen exchange. Halogen is exchanged by fluorine. Here 3 fluorines are used, so you will use 3 moles of haloalkane and you get 3 moles of fluoroalkane. All the X are same. If there is 2 fluorine, 2 moles of haloalkane used, you get 2 moles of fluoroalkane plus Hg2X2. Only halogen exchange take place and we will get fluoroalkane stable form. Next is the Finkelstein reaction. Beta, this reaction is used for the preparation of iodoalkane. This reaction is basically used for the preparation of iodoalkane. Iodoalkane can be prepared by this process. In this case, halogen may be chlorine or bromine. React with sodium iodide in presence of acetone. Beta, acetone give medium for the reaction and make the reaction anhydrous. Moisture is also not entered in this reaction and we will get iodoalkane. Sodium halide will be given out as leaving group. Iodoalkane can be prepared by this method. Now another method, that is the addition reaction. Beta, addition reaction. Addition reaction always take place in case of unsaturated hydrocarbon. These unsaturated hydrocarbon may be alkene or may be alkyne. Suppose you have alkene. Simplest alkene is this one. You will add halogen. X may be chlorine, may be bromine. Iodine may be also, but chlorine and fluorine most commonly. You will get addition reaction. Addition reaction take place under CCl4 H solvent and we will get dihaloalkane. All the components will be added. That is known as addition reaction. 1,2 dihaloethane. Or you get, generally you will say alkene. It is the symmetrical alkene, symmetrical reagent. Beta, nature of alkene cannot affect. Only nature of reagent will be affect the reaction. That is, if we will use unsymmetrical alkene in the same reaction. Unsymmetrical alkene in the same reaction, that is, it is unsymmetrical alkene but reagent is symmetrical. Under CCl4 carbon tetrachloride we will get 1, 2 dihalo compound because double bond or unsaturation is there. Here substitution is not done under this condition. 1, 2 dihalo. You have 3 carbon propane. Like this. If reagent is unsymmetrical, alkene is symmetrical, reagent is unsymmetrical. If reagent used is unsymmetrical, then if alkene is symmetrical, there is no effect of unsymmetrical nature of reagent. Hydrogen is slightly positive, halogen is slightly negative. Beta, it is unsymmetrical. But no effect, because one thing is symmetrical and hydrogen at one carbon, halogen at another carbon. Not matter. Either on this side, either on this side. But if alkene is also unsymmetrical, like this, and we will add HBr or halogen acid, maybe chlorine, bromine, or iodine, but iodine follow only and only anti-Marconi rule. Then two type of products are formed. Beta, either H goes on second carbon, Br on first carbon. Or opposite, bromine on second carbon, hydrogen on first carbon. You will get like this. Then what happened? In your 11th class or in my last video, you will understand the concept of Marconic and anti-Marconic rule. Beta, this part is slightly negative, this part is slightly positive. Negative part of attacking reagent goes to that carbon of double bond which have less number of hydrogen atom, is known as Marconic addition. Halogen atom goes on less number of hydrogen atom, Marconic rule. If it will be goes on large number of hydrogen atom, a negative part of attacking reagent goes to that carbon of double bond which have large number of hydrogen atom, is known as anti-Marconic addition. But this anti-Marconic addition will be done under peroxides. Beta, that is organic peroxide. That is organic peroxide. So this anti-Marconic rule is also known as peroxide effect. This anti-Marconic rule is known as peroxide effect. And method of preparation of haloalkane from alkane will be discussed in our last video. You will heard from here. There. This is all about the preparation of haloalkane. Haloalkane can be prepared from alcohol by action of halogen acid, by action of phosphorus halide or thiamyl chloride. Beta, by halogen exchange, by silver salt of fatty acid, that is the Hans-Dicker reaction, and from the alkene, symmetrical alkene, symmetrical reagent, no rule. Symmetrical alkene, unsymmetrical reagent, no rule. Unsymmetrical alkene, symmetrical reagent, no rule. But if both are unsymmetrical, then two rules are followed by them. One is the Marconic, second is the anti-Marconic. Marconic addition said negative part of attacking reagent goes to which carbon? That carbon which have less number of hydrogen atom. And in anti-Marconic, negative part goes on that carbon of double bond which have large number of hydrogen atom. That in this simple concept you must apply in your exam and your answers are correct. Thank you.